first, she was a survivor. #MeToo's Burke tells her story. Maybe it won't catch on. That's what Tarana Burke was thinking, indeed, hoping, when she first found out the phrase Me Too was suddenly circulating online in October 2017, in the wake of shocking revelations about Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein. It was a phrase she had come up with over years of working with survivors of sexual violence. And she worried that it would be co-opted or misused, turned into a mere hashtag for a brief moment of social media frenzy and ruining the hard work she had done. As it turned out, it did catch on. Actor Alyssa Milano had asked victims of sexual assault or harassment to share their stories or simply say #MeToo, and hundreds of thousands had done so on the very first day. But Burke's fears did not materialize, and her movement has taken off in a way she'd never dreamed. "I wasn't even dreaming this big," she told the Associated Press in an interview. "I thought I had big, lofty goals, and I didn't dream nearly big enough." Burke, people will think this is a book about, going to the Golden Globes and meeting a bunch of celebrities and a bunch of powerful men whose lives were impacted by #MeToo. I want to tell a different story. My story is ordinary and also extraordinary. It's so many other little black girls' stories, so many young women's stories. We don't pay attention to the nuances of what survival looks like or what sexual violence feels like and how it impacts our lives. So it just felt important. This is a story that's been growing inside me for more than 40 years. It was time to give it a home outside of my body.
Burke, that their experiences aren't singular, and they aren't alone. It feels really isolating, particularly if you're dealing with sexual violence. I really want to convey the message that you are not alone. You are normal, and the things that happened to you are not normal. It doesn't make something wrong with you. Burke, shame is insidious. It's all-consuming. It can get into all the nooks and crannies and cracks and crevices of your life. There's not enough messages that say, this is not your shame to carry. This is not your burden to bear, Burke. We haven't moved nearly enough. It became even more evident during the racial reckoning the country found itself in the last year or so. People cannot connect the two. Really, this is about advancing humanity. All of it is about liberation. And so Black lives have to matter. Women, people, have to have bodily autonomy. We need to live in a world that thinks about the environment and the actual space that we live in. All of those things are related to how we coexist as human beings. And we have to recognize that these systems of oppression we all live under affect us differently. I am Black, and I am a woman, and I am a survivor. And all those things exist at the same time. Burke, I was very worried about Kaya's self-esteem. But then Kaya turned out to be this beautiful child, a physically beautiful child. And still in middle school she came to me and said, I want Hannah Montana's nose, and things like, kids were bothering them because they thought they were ugly. And I was just like, wow, it doesn't matter what you physically look like. People will find ways to tear you down. If they see the vulnerability and in parts of you that shine, they'll take the lowest hanging fruit and try to take that from you.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe